Now, there's something special in the air this weekend in Gqeberha, the sound of jazz, history and homegrown pride. The Mandela Bay Legacy Jazz Festival is back, set inside the beautifully restored Mandela Bay Theatre Complex, once the Port Elizabeth Opera House. Now standing proudly is the oldest theatre in Africa. After a major revamp and is reopening in 2025, the complex is ready once again to host the legends. From the likes of Mongezi, Feza and Hugh Masekela.Newzroom Afrika's Sipha Kema joins us from the Mandela Bay Theatre Complex ahead of the event. Is it all jazzy? Sipha, good to speak to you this afternoon.
Absolutely, Hugo. We just finished the first performance from Gqeberha, who goes by Gqeberha. I must say, quite a heated and lively performance that was enjoyed by the Gqeberha jazz lovers. Gqeberha, of course, Hugo, is the home of jazz. This is where most of the legends come from. And of course, we're about to see one of those legends just short enough. But before we get into that, let me bring in Gqeberha. What a performance, amazing performance. And I mean, being in the Nelson Mandela Bay, but also the Mandela Bay Theatre Complex itself, where they actually cultivated a lot of these legends, jazz legends. How does it feel? How did it feel performing here?
It feels like I am part of history. It feels like women have now been given that chance, to also showcase, to also show the growth, from where it started. Like you said, this is the home of jazz, but now you can imagine after so many years now, there's also a representation, from women that love jazz and who are also interpreting it their own way as well. So this has been a beautiful experience.
Absolutely. And talking about that, Hugo, where she talks about women and what, bringing jazz in their own way, she has an all-women band that has been playing, and I must say, quite phenomenal. But Hugo, we'll still continue to update you from the Mandela Bay Theatre Complex as more performances are coming up. But I'm going to give you a rundown on who to expect, but on the next crossing, Hugo. For now, it's back to you, studio.
Sipha Kema, enjoying the jazz out in Gqeberha. Appreciate your time.